Okay, um, this is my workshop items under my profile. These are the maps I'm talking about for training maps for nades. Inferno training by Dolma, however you say this, Overpass. Cache doesn't work anymore, of course, because it's all different. And Mirage. Download those. They're free, of course. Actually, you don't even have to download them. You just hit subscribe. They're under workshop. Um, CSGO training. Good luck finding them, but it's tough sometimes. But if you put in search with the whole name and the Dolma, you should be fine. Okay. Now for Mirage, we're gonna fire it up, and I'll show you the essential smokes you need to know, and we're gonna keep it at a minimum, and Killer and I can deal with the rest of them. Now, one thing I do when I get in here, I take off show impacts, because at least on my rig, for whatever reason, it will carry over and I'll show impacts when I'm playing a real game. Don't ask me why. Okay, stairs smoke. Run here, jump up, smash your nose right into this thing. Then, this intersection right here where this thing and this thing meet. You stick this part of your crosshair right here, move it over till it's all in the clear.
Smoke!
Left click throw. That's beautiful. It's a can't miss. Once you practice it. We've had a lot of new players come in and they miss it a lot, so I guess maybe it's not a can't miss. Anyway, now this is the jungle connector smoke. It smokes off both. To do it properly, you smash your nose into this thing. A lot of things to smash your nose in here. This thing here, you take your crosshair 3/4 of the way up. Left click throw. And what that does is eliminate the gap on this side. There's a little bit of a gap here. If you the training things say to put it halfway up. If you put it 3/4, you eliminate the gaps and don't get shot. That's always nice. Okay, now while we're here, that's the two smokes you absolutely have to know on taking A site. Now, for defending A site on CT side, come running up here, smash yourself into this corner, make sure you're right in there, then see this thing right here? This little line, you're going to put your crosshair right there, left click throw, and it's a beautiful and perfect CT smoke. And it goes nice and deep too, so they can't peek. Okay, and that's the essentials there. Now, zooming back to start, for a mid take, you have to smoke cat. So what you do to do that is jump on this garbage can. Now, this branch of the antenna, put the tip right in the middle of your crosshair, left click throw. And it's, oh, that hurt. You can get over to here safely if you run. You can go down here, you can peek window. I don't advise it, but it helps you get established and in position to take it. Now there's the window smoke. There's two ways to throw this. The safest way is to smash yourself right into this corner, and you want to make an imaginary line from this point up and cross to this point. So here up to the level of here, like so. Left click. That will get you a perfect smoke every time. That's not the way I like to do it, but that will get you a perfect smoke every time. It takes a little while, but the way I do it, this requires much more practice. Stand back. You're going to line up your crosshair just like that on this antenna, with the bottom part of your crosshair right on the top of the building, and then you're going to run forward and throw before you run into the cart. And you're still aiming for the same intersection here, this V intersection, but just like this. And that will give you a perfect smoke in the middle every time. So take your pick into which one you like the best, but those are the crucial smokes. Now, there's another good smoke to know from here. This one is an essential. We don't really use it very much, but if you want to smoke short, so if we don't get shot in the back going up connector into A, you get yourself in this intersection, right in the V as far as you can go. This antenna right here. Put the tip right in the middle of your crosshair just like this. Left click throw. And bingo, you've got that smoked off. And that could be nice for getting up to the top of cat, or for going up connector so you don't get shot in the back by somebody rotating off a B site. Now, there's only a couple smokes you need to know for B. One of them is bench. For bench, you run, I'm always having you smash your nose into something, this wooden beam right here. Bang. Take your crosshair, and the left part, the sticky out part to the left on your crosshair, there's this, it's a beam or ledge or something sticking out, but it's a line. Put your crosshair right there, left click throw, and that will be a perfect bench smoke every time. There's a good smoke that's easy to throw for short, coming off connector and just before arches. It blocks off both arches. Here, right here, this wire and this building, you can put it in your crosshair, and with mine, I just run the crosshair until the right stick out part hits the wire, one hits the wire, and one hits the building. Left click throw. Oh yeah, you can't do that on this map, though. You can't practice. I forgot, you hit the top of the sky. And Mirage doesn't have a top of the sky. It used to, which is why it's on this map, but anyway. Now, for those of you that have got a... Come on. Yeah. For, if you have a jump throw mine, you can throw a market smoke. Killer throws it lined up like this. I put it all the way to the top, this corner of the building, right in the middle of my crosshair. Jump throw. Is that... and you can't practice that on this map either. Well, don't worry about it. There's another way to throw market, though. You line yourself up with this lamp, smash your nose into the wall, and with my crosshair, here again, one leg on the building, one leg on this pipe, just like this, left click throw. Now that's going to land right there. It blocks off the window. Sometimes if you just block the window, they jump out in front of the window smoke, and from on this corner, they off us from there. This blocks both, and it's a lot easier to throw. So keep that one in mind. And then the last smoke that's good to know, and one of the essentials, you jam yourself into this corner. Now there's this bright spot here, and what you want to do is put the center of your crosshair in the bright spot, but right up next to the shadow. And why is it not? Because I'm not hitting the right key. Never mind, I've lost my mind. If you see any marbles laying around, grab them, they're mine. Just like this. See, there's the shadow. Left click throw. And that will smoke that off perfectly every time. Now, if you're in a hurry and you think they're doing a rush, you can run up to here, put your crosshair right on this thing, just like this, left click throw, and this will get you a smoke. It leaves a big gap, which is why I don't like it. But the gap's over on this side, and to get around it, they're smarter if they leave here. If they're not smart, they're going to try and get around it, and they will come to the windows and be silhouetted against them, and they're pretty easy prey. Those are the essentials. If you know those smokes, those of us that have been doing this for a long time, and like Killer and I, and know a lot more smokes and mollies and everything else, we can pick up the slack on the rest. If you know those smokes, that's a huge help. And we encourage everybody, if not insist, upon penalty of a broken nose, or we'll hold our breath till we turn blue or something, to know those. Also, a good spot to perch here on this site, this is extra credit. Come up to this corner of these boxes, just like this. See, and how it kind of grabs you and pushes you up. You jump, whoop, and you can either get over here and watch them coming through, and if you're an op, you can pick them off if you're really good. I'm not. I don't. So I crouch down like this and shoot them as they come out onto the porch, or if they come out here as they come around the van trying to get on site, I nail them here. But it's a nice little place to sit. They can't see you very well, and they certainly don't expect it. So that's it. That's my total tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing. My total tutorial for Mirage smokes. These are the ones you really need to know. So find the practice map, practice them up, and learn these, and it's going to make our executes go a lot more smoothly. Thank you. Peace out, man.